Greetings everyone, welcome to my Golden Book video parody. It is. There's the Curious George, Creeper. I see it. The Avengers of Curious George. Ah. It's from the 1960s and 40s. Curious George was published in the 1941. There's a spider plush. Oh my god. Large spider plush. It is. I want to get the tape started, right? One day, just get the tape started. See? And there's my VHS tape. Let's get started, right? Okay. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started. There, let's get started, right? Let's get started, right? Enjoy this show, right? Enjoy. Rewind into the beginning. Let's play. Enjoy the show. Ah! Whoa! That's weird. I heard a moaning sound. And now it's a waiting tracking. Yep, I heard a weird moaning sound. I heard a weird moaning sound. It keeps happening. Yep, it is. And oh, it is happy hour warnings. Who cares happy hour warnings? Yep, there's not Blue. Blue is only human. For the Golden Book parody. Yep, you're right. Oh wait! Golden Book video parody. That's Curious George. It's starting. Yep. Curious George. The Adventures of Curious George.
Oh, look, George.
What?
This is a photograph of the first time I ever saw you. You were swinging back.
And the Curious George. The man's reading a book,
Remember,
too. This is George. This is George. He left Akada. It's George. He didn't been there.
Oh, he was a good little monkey.
Whoa.
Always very curious.
The George was curious. Good boy. He's swinging it. Stop swinging.
George
George
was
was
always very curious.
George was
And of
curious.
course, he was curious about
Some
what
little
was in the
monkey.
Uh-oh.
Whoa! Boom! Whoa! George is great.
What a nice little
Yeah.
monkey. I'd like to take him home with me.
Cute still sliding now. See that? It's a yellow hat. When the man over the yellow hat. Yep. Boop. George just put on a man's hat. And they're flipping it.
Don't be scared.
Don't be scared.
I'm not going to
Don't
hurt
be
you.
scared. George got scared. Well.
You look like a nice fella.
Whoa, George is on the
Never
boat.
saw a seagoing monkey before.
George was
George are sad. Oh,
still
sorry.
curious.
Wait,
You're gonna fall out.
can't fall out. Poop.
On the big ship, things
It's a
began to
boat.
happen.
Boat house.
George,
That's my
I'm going
boat
to take
house.
you to a big zoo in a big city.
Yeah.
You'll like it there.
I like big
Now run along and
zoos.
play, but don't get into trouble.
Oh, don't get into
George
trouble.
promised to be good.
Don't get into trouble.
But it's
Right?
easy for little monkeys to forget.
Speaker's blowing. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, folks.
On the deck, he found some seagulls. He wondered how they could fly.
What? How do I would pretend that George fly? Right? Hey, stop flying! It's a monkey! Oh no! Where's George?
Where's George?
It's gone! Oh no! Sorry for unplugging.
George, here's the life preserver. Hang on, George. All right.
We're sorry, this is unplugged. I will continue playing, right?
It's George.
Sorry about that. There's a man! And a George got cold! Buh.
George, you're all right.
Oh no. Ah.
Bye-bye, Captain.
Bye-bye, Captain.
Thank you for sailing
See
with
you later.
us. George, let's go
Go
home.
home. And now it's George's. Here is George eating my soups.
Come on. No. This way, George.
This way. Ah! Watch. George cannot eat the spoon. The spoon is broken. Ah! Ah!
Oh,
George drinking the meal.
George.
Man smoking too. Then George rescues. What? Who's good? I seen little golden book videos while I was opening. The telephone's ringing, and the man answered the phone. And the George was curious about cigarettes. Oh no! George getting the fatter. Fat George, fat. George is fat. George. George.
well, they're a little
Whoa.
big, but they'll do. Off to bed.
Alphabet.
Good night, George.
Good night, George. Whoa!
The next morning, the man telephoned the zoo.
Yeah, I have a
George watched him. He was fascinated.
Yeah, what, you come by and visit?
Oh, George was curious.
Oh!
He wanted
Don't
to tell
call
him
fireman! What? The telephone rang to the fireman. Just fire department.
Hello.
George calling the fire department.
Hello. Are you? Anybody there?
Oh.
There.
This the fires. Fire, fire. Uh-oh. George got in trouble. Sorry, the speaker fell off. Turn it down your volume now. The sound is just very loud. Sorry about that, folks. It's a fire truck. Uh-oh. Whee. Oh, where's the fire? There's in the fire!
It's only a little monkey.
You fooled the fire department.
He did it. He did it. Catch him. Catch him.
Boom! Oh no! No! Whoa!
We'll have to shut down. Do any more harm.
This pun into the prison! Ah! Oh, George getting sad. It's now crying. It's a mice. It's a mouse in a prison. Mouse is in a prison too. I'm sorry, George. It's cried already. Ah. Oh. Aww. Uh-oh. Come down, is there?
From there.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh.
Quickly and quietly over the guard's head,
George walked away! Yes! He was free.
There you go, little girl. You'll be very happy with that.
George was curious again.
Curious again.
He must have a bright red balloon.
Look at the monkey.
Oh, it's George.
It's George.
We are fighters. George was curious to fly your balloon.
Look,
He is going down. The George is going down. He cannot fly. He needs to flap a wings and they go down. Okay, where's George in the ocean? George.
Come down from
What?
looks like you'll be all right now.
George was very happy. The man was happy too.
Here's
All
the
right,
money for the
show's over.
balloons.
I would change it. Wee.
And then the man with a yellow hat took George to his new home. The
The
zoo.
zoo.
What a nice place for George to live.
That's the end.
It's time for bed.
Ah, it's over.
George, it's late.
I want the next
Time
one.
for bed.
There's a credits on it in the first Curious George.
George.
That's it.
Come on, you little rascal. It's time for bed. You come back here. Oh, George.
Yep, that's the end. Bye-bye. Alright, it's taking a break time. Alright. How I saw the first Curious George. Good. I like the first Curious George better. This was clean up from the 40s. What happened to the Curious George? What happened to the Curious George? Oh, don't see the face right now. It's only the plush toys. Yep, what happened to them? Curious George caught. Curious George was curious to fly around there. Wee, wee, wee. Boom. And then a man needs a yellow hat. Well, they can do that. George is eating the meal after the ocean. The spoon is broken. It cannot eat him. And George is drinking the meal. And man's eating the meal too. And the man's smoking the cigarettes. George was curious. Yep. And George getting fatter, 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 and cough. And that's it. It turned green like a creeper. It's turned green like a creeper. You're right. And none of the time is. Let's get the start to the second one, right? Let's get the start. Wait a minute. What happened at the end? George called a telephone. And they called the fire department. And they put you in prison. And the George getting upset. And sad. And it's great. Let's get to start the second one, right? Let's get to start it. Tummy's rumbles. Sorry about that. The Tummy's rumbles. Let's start at the second one, right? Still in the Golden Book parody. The Starner got upset. Starner got rumbling. Enjoy!
Take a look at that.
Sorry about that, folks. That Starnick is rumbling.
Oh, that, of course.
So sorry. That's right, George.
You remember. The
A
hospital.
hospital.
And
Dr. Baker.
You were very sick.
Aww, the fevers. Oh, George is wrecking up. This is George.
He lived with his friend, the man with the yellow hat. He was a good little monkey, but he was always curious.
Blowing the speaker.
Today, George was curious about the big box on the man's desk. What could be in it? He simply had to open it.
Oh, it's a jigsaw puzzle!
Funny little pieces of all sorts of shapes and all sorts of colors.
Uh-oh.
It looked like a piece of candy.
No, this is not candy, it's just puzzle.
Maybe he could eat it.
No!
Before
No,
he
no,
knew
no,
it.
no, no! Sonic upset!
A while later, the man with the yellow hat came home.
Yep. He'll be right back.
Why, George, I see you've already opened the box with the jigsaw puzzle.
Oh, it's up in the box of jigsaw
Be a
puzzle.
surprise for you.
You're right.
Well, let's get to work on it.
Do 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 do.
Finally, the puzzle was
Puzzle
finished.
finished.
Well, almost finished.
Oh,
But
one piece is missing!
The man looked
Ah,
for it
where's the
everywhere.
puzzle? I cannot find
That's
it.
strange. It's a brand new puzzle.
Somebody hit
Well,
him.
it can't be
Puts
helped.
me in choking
Maybe
hazard.
we'll find it in the morning. Let's go to bed now, George.
Aww. What happened?
The next morning, George did not feel
Ah.
He had a tummy ache and did not want to eat his breakfast.
Ah.
The man was worried. He went to the telephone and called Dr. Baker.
What?
Dr. Baker said he would be over. as soon
Dr.
as he could.
Baker?
Good.
Nonsense.
First, Dr. Baker looked down George's throat.
Dr. Baker looked on George's throat.
Then he felt his tummy.
Felt the tunny.
Then he took out his stethoscope
Stethoscope.
and listened.
Listened.
I'm not sure what's wrong. You'd better take George to the hospital. And
What?
have an X-ray taken.
What's wrong? Dr. Baker says what's wrong.
Don't worry, George. You've been here before when you broke your leg. Remember how nice the doctors and nurses were?
The nurse took them to a room where she gave George something to drink that looked white and
Wow.
tasted sweet. It's called Barrow.
Better than George.
It helps the doctors tell what's wrong with you.
It tells the doctor what's wrong for you. Say, Carol? Say it to Carol.
In the next room stood a big table.
This
And the
Carol
doctor who was
has a
wearing it
red
had it
hair.
He gave one just like it to the man. George was curious.
Aww.
Would he get one too? No, he didn't.
Uh-oh.
You get on the table, George. I'm going to take some X-ray pictures of your insides.
What? George laying down. Let me creeper X-ray.
George,
So,
hold
hold
your
up.
breath. Now you may
you
get
get
up,
up.
and we'll have the X-rays developed right
Deck
away.
away.
Now, let's
Let's
see.
see.
There's something there that should not be. Why,
Oh,
that
looks like
I think
think
that must be the
puzzle
piece that was
missing.
missing in our jigsaw puzzle.
what?
Well, well, well. At least we know
Got a
now
puzzle
what's
piece
wrong with
missing.
our little patient. George will have to stay at the hospital for a few days. They'll put a tube down his throat to get the piece out. It's only a small operation. I'll call a nurse and have her take you to the admitting office.
Many people were waiting outside the office.
Whoa.
George had to wait too. Look,
Look,
Betsy.
Bestie. That's
Curious
Curious George.
Betsy had never been to a hospital before. She was scared.
Is it all? Look, Bestie,
Finally,
that's
it was
Curious George.
A nurse wrote down a lot of things
Whoa.
about George. His name, and address, and what was wrong with him.
Sitting down.
Another nurse put a bracelet around his wrist.
Whoa, Kara. That's Kara. That's not Kara. That's Kara. Sorry about that. That's a mistake.
My name is Carol.
Oh, my Kara has red hair. Like a red hair like Kitty Rachel does. In our tree. With red hair.
And so there were. There were lots of children in the room. Some were up
There's
and around.
George.
Others were in their beds with a doctor or a nurse looking after them.
That's Curious George.
Dave was having a blood transfusion.
Uh-oh.
Steve had his leg bandaged and was in a go-kart.
Go-kart. What?
Betsy was in
Bestie.
bed, looking sad.
Aww.
George
and
was glad when
George.
he was in bed at last.
Aww, started
His
to
tummy was
sleep.
hurting again.
His tummy's hurting.
I have to leave now, George. I'll
Aww.
be back first thing in the morning before they take
I'll
you to
wait.
the operating room. Nurse
I'll
Carol will
wait.
tuck you in when it's time to sleep.
Aww. What?
As he promised,
That's a
the doctor was
nurse.
back early next morning.
That's
The
not
nurses
Carol.
were keeping George very busy.
That's
One
not
nurse was taking
Carol.
his temperature and feeling his pulse.
That's not Carol.
One nurse brought him a pill,
Oh, no pill.
This is to make you sleepy, George.
What?
and another was getting ready to give him a shot.
Oh.
It's going to hurt George, but only for a moment.
Wow.
The
Woohoo.
needle hasn't touched you yet.
We're gonna shot on a creeper.
There.
There.
That wasn't
That's
so
not
bad.
bad. Creeper. I took
No,
a shot.
It really wasn't. And anyway,
Creeper
it
took
was
a
over
shot.
now.
Mm.
By the time the attendant came to wheel him to the operating
It's
room,
just laying down
George was
again.
getting sleepy. He tried hard to stay
Close
awake
the eyes,
because he was
excuse me.
curious to see what would happen
Creeper
next.
sleeping. I get the peas
In the
out.
operating room, there was a big table with bright lamps over it.
Oh, look at
And
the creeper
doctors and
face
nurses
while
all
sleeping.
around. They
Yep.
had caps on their heads and masks over their faces.
Sorry, that's Donic's
Only their
Rumbles.
eyes were
I'm
showing.
so hungry. I'll get you to
Dr. Baker
McDonald's.
was there. He looked funny with his mask on.
Don't worry. Everything
And soon George was fast asleep.
Ah.
When George woke up, he didn't know
Oh,
what
no,
had
you got a
happened.
piece out.
He didn't even know where he was
Look
at
at creeper
first.
face. It's all done, George. They got a piece out.
In a day or two, you'll be running around.
Oh, with red hair, like Kitty and
George
Rachel
felt
does.
sick and dizzy. His throat was hurting too.
We'll let
Let
him
him
sleep.
sleep.
The more he sleeps, the better.
Look, the George is eating a breakfast.
The next morning, George felt better. Dr. Baker came to see
Dr.
him.
Baker.
And of course, the man
Yeah.
came too.
Man came
Betsy
too.
was watching him from time to time.
Uh-oh.
She seemed a little less sad, but she still didn't smile.
Ah, the
Tomorrow I
Steve!
can get up and try to
Like
walk.
the original, like
Boy,
a
I
new
can hardly
Curious
wait.
George one. Steve are like a new Curious George movie. Curious George on PBS Kids.
The next morning, George was well enough to
Now
go to the
we're gonna be
playroom.
done.
A lady was showing
The
Betsy how to use
playroom.
finger paint. There were
Oh,
all
make a
sorts of
puppet
things to
with
play
us.
with.
I will make a puppet.
There was even a puppet theater, and that was just the thing for George. He had 4 hands, so he could handle 4 puppets at the same time. George gave a real puppet
Real
show.
puppet show. I pretend a puppet show.
And shouted. And even Betsy, for the first time, smiled a little. There were other things in the playroom.
See ya. There's a TV
The
set.
TV set and a record
Oh,
player.
it's a record player.
George was curious.
Oh.
If he climbed on the record player and turned the switch, would it go round and round like a real merry-go-round?
No pretending that.
The children cheered. George was so funny.
That's enough for now.
I need to take a nap.
Nap before lunch. We have a big
Creeper
day
face
ahead
to
of
take a
us.
nap.
The mayor is coming to visit the hospital today. And later on, you'll be going home, George.
When George woke up from his nap, Steve was just
Oh.
taking his first steps.
Steve got a first step.
The go-kart was
Wow.
standing there empty. George was curious.
Uh-huh. George is on a go-kart. George! Wait, George! That's a funny one. George! 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 Ding, it's an elevator! There's the elevator! There's a George riding a go-kart! George was curious. Oh no, 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 no!
He landed right in the mayor's arms.
I'm pretending that.
What a mess it was.
George broke all my
Oh.
dishes.
Uh-oh.
And he broke the go-kart, too.
What will the mayor think? Suddenly, everybody looked up and listened. From then the children came in. And a couple of others.
Oh, except George.
Don't be sad, George. The whole
That's
thing was
Bestie.
so funny. I never
Bye-bye,
laughed so much
Bestie.
in my whole life.
We see you later.
I'm so glad you were in the hospital with me.
Bye-bye, bestie.
I'm sorry this happened, Mr. Mayor. George, you've made a terrible...
Ow!
But you've also made our sad little Betsy happy again. And now I see your friend has come to take you home.
Man!
Goodbye, George.
Goodbye,
Take
George.
good care of yourself.
Take care of yourself. Bye, George. Goodbye, George. Goodbye, George. Bye, George.
Wait! George! Here's something that
Carol. Bye, Carol. We see you next time. Goodbye, little Carol. With red hair.
George was curious. Well, who wouldn't be? There was the piece of the puzzle that had
God.
caused...
Oh, the trouble.
How nice of the doctor to save it for us. And now we can finish the puzzle.
Yeah! I finished my puzzle. Good job. Goodbye, George. Goodbye, little George.
for
We
bed,
see you
George.
next time.
George, it's late.
Goodbye, George.
Time for bed.
Time for bed.
Come back here, George.
Goodbye, George. Bye. We see you next time.
It's time for bed. Come back here.
Imagination.
Oh, George.
That's the end. And make sure it has a space logo. And there's no credits. Watch a Q mark on the top right corner. Ooh, that was a Q mark. Never Q mark. I see it. Make sure it has a space logo at the end. Copyright, the Golden Book video copyright. Well, no space logo. What happened to the Curious George goes to hospital? I went like the puzzle piece and the tunny. Oh no. Oh, my tape is rolling. Oh, look in the butt. La 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 ciao. Hey, stop cutting out. Look at the butt. Oh, look at the butt. La 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 ciao. Stop cutting out. Oh. Oh, no. Oh no. Need a little bit time. Oh, look at this. What happened? Curious George goes to the house. Oh, it's still whirling. The tape's still whirling. What happened to the trees? What happened to George in the house? Ah! The white screen of death! Let's go out of there! Well, there's the white screen of death tricks. There. Goodbye, George. There. You're causing trouble.